Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to learn how to knit magic loop method, and you would need this method in order to work these lettuce mittens. And I have here a pair of a pair of the simple ones. These are just plain stockinette, and I've got one of with a motif on, and I need to make one more of these. So I'm going to show you how to start it, because it's a magic loop, so some people might not be familiar with the method. The yarn I'm using today is Plottulopi, this one. It's unspun Icelandic yarn. As you can see, it's very, very fragile. It will just break if you pull on it. Let me show you on one of these ones. So if you pull it, it will just break easily. If it's in two, it's a little bit stronger, but in this project I'm using it paired with Malabrigo lace, and this is very, very soft as well, quite fragile. You'll see if you pull it, it just breaks. But anyway, it gives the Plottulopi a little bit of strength, and it also gives the mittens a little bit of dimension, having the two shades of green, and obviously the Malabrigo one is got different shades of green in it. So I'm just going to quickly cast on, and then I'll show you how to start working magic loop. So once you've got your cast on, and if you need a slow demonstration of how to cast on, I will pop a link down below. I have a series of very slow motion and very beginner friendly videos of how to cast on and how to knit and all that. This video is only to show you how to work magic loop on circular needles. So as you can see, I usually cast on double needles to give me a little bit of freedom with the first rows, because stitches otherwise are a bit tight. So I'm just going to pull my needle out like this, and with magic loop, this is how I set up. You put the work on the table in front of you, and you have here, let me just get this needle to point. You have the bumps, the back of your cast on facing up, and on the other side you will just see these little lines. That's the front of the cast on, and then the back of the cast on has these little bumps on it. So you're gonna set up your work like this, and somewhere in the middle or halfway through your stitches, you can count if you want, sometimes I just can't be bothered, you just reach for your cable and pull it out like this. So you still have your work, the bumps facing upwards, and you just pull on the cable until both of your stitches or both of your needles are holding stitches with the purl bumps upwards like this. And then you want to fold these two needles together like that, so those two purl bump rows will face each other, and you align your work like this. You see it like this from sideways. Then what you want to do is wrap the yarn around your needle like that. Bring your working yarn in between the two needles and pull the back needle out. Move your stitches to the front of your front needle, and as you can see, with my little finger I hold the stitches from the back needle, and with these fingers I hold the front needle, and I just put my needle through, grab the yarn, and then pull on this yarn here to close that gap. So I'm going to do knit one, knit another one. I'm doing a ribbing here. Then I'm going to bring the yarn forward and do 2 purl stitches. Oops. And as you can see, that gap, it's already closed. So I'm going to continue doing knit 2 purl 2 until all the stitches, all the stitches on the front needle are finished. You have to excuse my very, very fluffy sleeves. It's been so cold, and I gifted myself this onesie and I've been living in it for the last week or so. So now, as you can see, all my stitches finished from my front needle, and this is what my work looks like. I started here. This was my back needle. Now I'm just gonna turn it and push my needle in, and again my working yarn is coming from the back needle. I wrap it around my fingers. I hold the back stitches with my little finger and the front needle with these fingers. I pull out the needle from the back and I start working. So every time you start a new needle, you want to pull on the working yarn a little bit to close in that gap. It will not be closed after your first couple of rows, but once you're a centimeters into your work, then it will be closed. I'm just trying to keep up with my pattern here. So we're coming onto the end. Wrap my yarn through, and my needle is on its own. Again, I have the same situation as before. I turn my work, I realign both needles like this, make sure my working yarn is coming from the back needle. I wrap it around, I wrap it around my finger, I hold it like this, pull the needle from behind and start knitting. And that is magic loop. You're knitting in a tube with circular needles. It's kind of like a substitution for DPNs. I'm just trying to get to the end of this. But yeah, that is, as you can see, it's starting to become a tube. That is magic loop. I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know if you need any more help. And the pattern should be out soon. Keep an eye on my Instagram and Ravelry as well, and you'll see when the pattern will be out. Thanks for watching. Bye.